Hi, I'm Timothy Riley, and this is my video review of the iHome Slim Fit Folio case for the iPad 2. Now, if you're like most people, when you get your iPad, it feels great in your hands, but you want to protect it, and you want to carry it around, and you might also want to set it up so you could view it or type with it. So you're going to look for a good case. A really good case can add to the ergonomics of the iPad, but a bad one can take away. So let's take a look at this case, the iHome Slim Fit with the iPad in it. Well, this is a slim fit case, so that's a positive. But the negative is it feels kind of flimsy to me. I found it difficult even to put the iPad in this position, which is kind of your normal viewing position. I had to kind of manipulate the back cover to be flat, and it just kept falling over. And you'll also notice that some of the buttons don't align automatically or naturally with the cutouts. Like the power button here, for instance. Or the cutout for the camera lens. I can move it around and manipulate it, but I don't have to do that with my other cases. Here it is in the position for typing, and I find it, again, not to be very stable when I'm typing compared to some of my other cases. The cover of mine had kind of a warp or a bend to it, so when I closed the case, the contacts didn't always touch each other to turn the iPad on or off. To make the case a little slimmer, the manufacturer sewed this front piece here to the back piece directly together. And that causes there to be a little space to where there's some play with the iPad within the case. Some better cases actually have a pleat here, so it's flat, and that holds the iPad in more securely. This is the bare motion case that I use most of the time. And you can see there's actually more material here. Instead of having it pinched in and sewn together, there's actually a pleat here, so that kind of conforms better to the shape of the iPad. Also, on the bare motion, this flap that goes underneath the iPad to hold it in securely has Velcro on it, and it connects to the other piece on the inside. On this iHome case, the flap is a little longer, but there's no Velcro, so it just doesn't feel as secure to me. In conclusion, I don't like this case. I think it's flimsy, and I think it's poorly designed, and it takes away from the ergonomics of the iPad. There are better cases out there for this kind of money, even though they might not be quite as thin. My opinion is I'd pass on this one. I give it 2 stars. I hope this review has been helpful to you. Thank you.